Hello, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Native Cafri Music, where I react to a lot of modern music. I just did a reaction to a cover, first ever cover that I reacted to. It was actually done by Tom Jones, and I loved it. I love the way that it was done. People were asking me to do more Prince, so that was part of that as well. It is a Prince song. It's not Prince performing it, but I hope that you like it. Check it out. So yeah, we're going back to the Queen rabbit hole. This is me introducing first time ever to The Night Comes Down 2024 mix single version. I'm a Queenie. I've loved Queen for over 30 years now, and I'm proud of that. This is one of the passions of my life. One of the reasons that I'm dealing with music is getting to know Queen. And you know that Queen was one of the latest albums that I bought by Queen. By the way, I don't own Queen 1 yet. I'm going to, I have to. But yeah, so basically, when I heard this album, I felt like it was so interesting to see in retrospect Queen that were before they were famous. So I always looked at it as very raw album. I don't like all those critics that try to put this as one of their top five albums and everything. I think that Queen's 80s work and 90s work is really, really underappreciated and underrated very much. Just think about something like The Show Must Go On, and then people say, oh, they weren't doing their best music, they weren't this, they were this, they that, they didn't do the majestic stuff that they did. I hate this criticism. I'm so happy I'm a millennial and I don't have to live that because I was born when they started doing these arguments, and then when I was already like 9 and almost 10, started to getting to know Queen. And obviously, Queen was always in the background for me. Like, I heard Queen, I didn't know it was Queen. Like, it happens to everybody. They say, wait a minute, this is also Queen? This song is also Queen? So it happened to me back when I was 10 years old, and unfortunately, it just happened when Freddie passed away. I will be talking about when Freddie passed away and my memories from that in a different video. I just remember that in the video there was this moment. There was a moment and they showed I Want to Break Free, and I said, that's Queen? Really? I love that song. And then I think it was maybe Bicycle that later I found out about Bicycle. It just blows your mind because they have so many hits and so many known songs that are loved all over the years. And yeah, so this was basically like Queen before Queen, you know, because I owned Queen 2 prior to that, and that was also like very early on for me, and like their only concept album and all of that. So it was just different for me to listen to. But Queen 1 was really like oh my god, they started out like that. So obviously then later, now I'm already used to it, but I'm just thinking in retrospect how I saw that album back then. It was just a little bit of, let's call it, not Queen for me. It was like, all right, they needed to start out somehow, and then later they did a little bit more what they wanted. And for me, Queen really starts at their third album. You know, this is like for me the real Queen sound, how they wanted to people to hear them being more a professional band and all of that. So this is why I really, really don't like when they try to compare a kind of magic, for example, with Queen 1, or rank it above like albums where they were a completely professional band doing incredible songs and amazing hits that lasted all of time. Like for me, for example, one of my favorite songs is Princess of the Universe. And I know a rapper that does reaction videos, and his name is Black Pegasus. And he said also that he liked this song very much by Queen. So, I mean, obviously, maybe for some people are exes or boomers, and they say, wait a minute, where it's not very logical what that you're saying right now, Native. And I respect that. But I mean, I'm saying things the way that they are, the way that I see them. And I just very much appreciate everything that Queen has done at any period. And I just think that they went through different transitions and they created different stuff. And we are going to move on to my first ever reaction from Queen 1. So I started out doing Queen 2 because, you know, it was just released and it was the right time to do a music reaction. And since it was so fresh, I just wanted to do a reaction right then and there. And I will try to do it with more releases of Queen 2. That, by the way, very soon it will be announced. It will be released. I think March 26th or 27th it will be, or maybe March 29th. All right, I don't remember right now, but they said it already. It's going to be released in something like a week's time. I am going to do reactions. And by the way, about Queen 1, first of all, I'm going to do reactions to all of the new edits. Just some of this is going to be on YouTube, and the rest is going to be on Patreon. And what that I'm going to do, I'm going to publish everything at the same time. So at the moment that you're seeing this on YouTube, everything is released more or less. Maybe it will be in the span of, I don't know, 72 hours or something. But basically, when you're seeing this, you can already go to my Patreon. It will be in the first tier. Everything will be there, and you can listen to the entire rest of the album. Everything that is not going to be released here on YouTube. Now, this is for you guys. This is more or less like a video that they did or something. And I don't know. This is the only one that I saw that was released. Probably a video from Queen for this album. So this is why I'm reacting to that. And without further ado, we're going to start with the reaction. All right, guys, I really want to listen to that. I heard just a second of the drums there, and I was so excited about it. And yeah, let's go. What was that thing that I heard in the beginning? Like the guitar was doing something. Did you hear that? I've never had that little thing in the beginning before. Oh.
When I was young, it came to me.
Oh my God.
I could see the sun breaking.
It's probably AI, right, guys? But that's so good.
And so was I.
Yeah. Let me just take off the...
Once I believed in everyone and anyone can see. Oh, the night comes and I get afraid of losing my way.
It's just a little bit strange to see this AI today. They would create it better, right? It would look better already with 2026 tools, and it will keep improving, I guess. In 2028 we'd say, oh, it's so 2026 AI. It sounds so much better. I love it. I love the effects. I love everything that they did in order to make this sound better. The drums are more cohesive. The guitars are just, you can hear pings that you've never heard before. It's just overall a better production. Let's keep going.
And it's dark again.
Sorry for that.
Once I could laugh with
That's real footage.
everyone. Once I could see the good in me. The black and the white distinctively.
I love that.
Coloring, holding the one inside.
You know what I saw in that picture here? I saw a little bit of I don't know why, but I think that he was a little bit being David Bowie here. That's the vibe that I'm getting from Freddie. I'm feeling like you remember the 1972 Bowie? So I think this is the first like makeup persona kind of thing that Freddie was doing when he started out. Like, you have to be somebody, right? I was being Freddie for a long time during my teen years. So this is the vibe that I get from this. Let's look at this again.
Distinctively.
Here. Okay, that's just my feeling. I don't know. That's what I felt from that. All right, let's go back to this point and actually listen to the song.
The black and the white,
The guitars.
distinctively coloring, holding the one inside. Now
God, the raw voice of Freddie is so good.
is great to me. Nobody can see. You gotta believe. The night comes down.
Wait a minute. What is this take? I've never listened to this line before. This is why I was saying in another video that they probably used lines from Freddie that they haven't used before. Let's listen to the original. I'm pretty sure that this is an extract from something. All right, I'm in 158, the same that I was in this video, and let's check it out.
I get afraid of losing my way.
Now listening to the original makes me disappointed with the sound. I don't like this sound now. I want to hear the newer sound.
The night comes down, and it's dark again. Once I could laugh with everyone. Once I could see the good in me. The black and the white, distinctively coloring, holding the one inside. Now all the world is great to me. Nobody can see. You gotta believe. The night comes down, and I get.
All right, I'm going to move a little bit to the back and listen from this part. Guys, just jump between different parts in the video if you want to hear like a very specific moment. First of all, you can listen to the original because I don't do substitutes. So if you want to hear the entire song without disruptions, you can just go to Queen's original video and listen to the whole song. But if you want to hear like specific places, just find it with just go like this and see where I am and where I keep going with the song and just listen from there. I'm just moving a little bit to the start. I want to listen again from this part.
And it's dark again. Once I could laugh with
Everything that was a little bit behind in the original, you can hear it here. It's so incredible.
everyone. Once I could see the good in me. The black and the
Wow.
white, distinctively coloring, holding the one inside. Now all the world is great to me. Nobody can see. You gotta believe. The night comes down, and
Like this part, for example, it's very, very hidden in the back, right? It's very, very hidden in the back. And you can't even almost hear it because all of the sound is over it. And then it's really hard to even listen to it. It just gives you a different vibe for this particular moment there. So I love it. Let's listen to this again. It's so much different than the original because in the original, it's so much in the back that it's barely audible. This part where he sings, oh,
now all the world is great to me. Nobody can see. You gotta believe. The night comes down, and I get
Okay, I'm just going to say something short and I'm going to continue until the end of the song. It's not AI. What we saw, the way that it was looking a little bit strange, it's because it was in reverse. It wasn't AI. It was them on stage, but just reversed. So that was the effect that we could see here as well in this area. All right, let's go to the end.
And it's dark again. And it's dark again.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. You know, I was never really connecting to this ending, but now it sounds so much better. It doesn't sound like something is going wrong with your ears. It sounds like it's an interesting ending. So let's look at that little thing that they did there as well. Oh my God.
And it's dark again.
Wow. I love the visuals as well. By the way, that's so much Bach like, you know? It really, really sounds like it was a little bit influenced by what Johann Sebastian Bach was doing. But who knows? Wow. And the light is so incredible. Look at this again. The way that it moves and everything, and it looks so beautiful. Oh my God. This should be a poster. If this were a poster, I would buy it. All right, guys, that was my reaction. As I said, I'm going to do a few reactions for YouTube, and the rest of the album is going to be released more or less at the same time. Let's say in the span of a week. You can find everything on my Patreon. Now, if you do choose to support me on Patreon, I would thank you very much. It just supports what I do and just will make me do more of what I do. Yeah, so consider that. And if you like this kind of content, or if you're a Queenie, come in and be with us, the Nativators and Queenies, on my Patreon. And I will do a lot more stuff there that isn't going to be released anywhere else. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, please. And come to see more Queen in the future. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much.